Either whatever other sound checks as we go.
Hey, all right.
What's going on, everybody? Metal Dad here, as always. I'm sitting here with Turbo and Flynn somewhere in the background. Well, he's not even actually in here right now. He's probably outside smoking like a dirty smoker. So we're back again for another week, and a lot's happened, I think. Maybe a lot, maybe not a lot. We don't really know. It seems like it was a pretty quiet week. Everybody's focused on Johnny Depp this week.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody's even talking about the Ukraine. It's all about Johnny Depp and Amber Heard and watching her lie on the fucking stand. Oh, people be funny. So we're sitting around, and Chris is getting his ambient guitar going and ready, and I'm going to start sharing the podcast and getting ourselves going here. I feel really zenned out right now.
That's a good thing.
Well, I've been working hard at doing it because I got this inner tension that just keeps fucking creeping up on me all the time. And it's always there. Oh, I'm gonna have to. So that it's not bleeding. And so here we were getting ready to start the cast, and Chris was getting his guitar ready, and it just happens to line up. I've been learning about ambient guitar and how to make it, and he shows up with all of the stuff it's almost like the universe conspired for all this to happen the way it's happening. Funny how that happens, eh? And now we're in Taurus season, which is your season.
Indeed. My birthday's coming up.
But guess what? All the moons are in Scorpio this month, too.
Yeah, how does that work?
Well, okay, I'm going to try and see if I can explain this. Basically, when you look up into the sky, because the moon and the sun all rotate and the planets all rotate, but a lot of the other stars are kind of fixed.
Right.
So it's almost like we rotate around them because they're fixed in the sky. But our sun and our moon rotate around us, depending on which model you believe. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We get into that whole chestnut. I can still hear double toning back here. We're going to do this. Turn the volume off on the TV. There we go. So basically that means that when we look up into the sky, the moon's going to be in the... So if you were to like draw a circle, now this also kind of goes like flat earth type fucking shit, because the way you got to look at it, you almost got to picture it like you're on a flat plane, which gets really weird. So wherever the moon is in the sky, when the moon is going through the sky, at certain points in time, it'll line up with certain zodiac signs. So it'll travel through all the zodiacal signs. So you picture like a circle, and then cut that into like a pizza, into a 12-slice pizza.
Right.
And then picture the moon and the sun floating around in that. And as it comes around, depending on the month and the way the sky is positioned, the moon, the sun will be in certain constellations.
Yeah.
The constellations that line up with zodiacal signs, right? So this month, the full moon is going to be in Scorpio. So that means that when the moon floats around the sky, it's going to be in the constellation or in the zodiac sign of Scorpio during the full moon. And what makes that even more specific, especially to me and you, where you're a Taurus and I'm a Scorpio, so in Taurus season, which is between the 22nd and, where's it, 21st? 21st, I believe it is. So between April 21st and May 21st.
Right.
I believe. Those are probably the wrong dates. I don't have them memorized. Sorry, witches. Once again, sorry. If I'm wrong, please correct me in the comments later. Hashtag you were wrong, Metal Dad, shut up. So, you being my polar opposite, like 180 degree opposite of me, so the full moon is going to rest in my zodiacal sign during your season. which makes which is going to amplify and create sign during your season.
Right. Okay.
Which is going to amplify and create really good energy for us, especially where we always seem to be doing a podcast on a full moon.
Right, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, so we perfectly line up all the time to be doing our podcasts right on the exact time they're supposed to be. So everything is lining up. Small story short,
Yeah.
everything's lining up and our energies are kind of coinciding because they have to in order for us to create what we're creating. And there we go. That's Metal Dad's version of how all that works. If I am wrong, I would like to be corrected. And witches, you know what to do. Hashtag Metal Dad, you were wrong. Shut up. Into the comment section. Don't forget to smash that like button. Don't forget to share this with all your friends, like I'm going to do right now. Well, Turbo here plays his guitar, and Flynn fucking gets that bass going at the same time. Do some sharing on the face crack. Gonna share the podcast on the face crack. Gonna share that on the face crack. How do you spell shenanigans?
ShenaniGans, yeah.
Oh look, and then autocorrect finished
It's
it
hard
for
to
me.
play a lick and make sure you're spelling it one where you're not sure of how many letters are. Is there two N's in a row? That's tricky.
Well, for somebody who likes to use words and write songs and do all kinds of writing and things like that, I really do suck at spelling. Because I spell things the way they actually sound, not the way that we've decided to spell them.
Right.
I'm one of those people. My brain can't comprehend spelling something wrong. And by wrong, I mean that's not the sound that comes out of your mouth when you say those fucking words.
Yeah.
Not to get angry, because I'm not angry. Maybe I'm a little bit. Metal Dad, why are you so angry? Because we're spelling words wrong. Fuck. Jesus Christ. All I want to do is spell the words right. But you won't fucking let me, will ya, universe? Or man, humans. Goddamn humans. Oh, we got 2 likes. Whoever's there, say hi. I made a deal with the devil last night. He said he couldn't wait to see me in the light. I said, go away, devil, you don't want to see me. I lost the words I was saying because I'm going live on TikTok, tree. Woo! Fucking Denny broke my goddamn tripod for my phone. He pulled a Denny. Fucking guy. I'm not mad at you, Denny. I'm just kidding. I didn't even say anything. What am I kidding for? I'm not even going to say I'm sorry. You know why? Because I'm revoking my Canadian card. No, I'm not. That was a good look though you gave me there. Like, What do you mean you're revoking your Canadian card? Because I don't want to apologize anymore. I'm not a fucking whore. I will not apologize anymore. Oh, nice delay. So, Chris, how is the gigs at the Hyundai dealership going?
Really cool.
You getting lots of people to come by and see
Not
you?
a whole lot, you know, but the people who come by are really digging it. And we're getting
Nice.
some food for the food bank. And
Nice.
we're getting some advertising for Hyundai.
Nice.
And I'm getting lots of practice trying my originals that I wrote here, which is kind of cool.
Awesome.
So yeah, it's been fun, you know.
Well, that's good. What else
And
have
I
you been
got
up to this week?
Well, some other gigs. I'm going to practice this weekend, thus hauling the Gretsch out, because I'm going to be using this for a couple upcoming gigs. On April 29th, I'm sitting in with my buddy Dana Dickinson
Really?
at the Ed's Tap Room. It's the cider house or the Ed's Garage on the north side. So we're doing like a set of John Prine music, so
Oh, that should
that's
be.
going to be fun.
That sounds fun.
And then kind of mixed bag, alt country after that. Kind of an acoustic thing. And then the next night, I'm at the Willie O'Ree Center.
The Willie O'Ree.
So upstairs they have this extra room that the Y kind of has. There's a little bar there, and we do a little dance. So the Chris Mercer Band will be doing rockabilly and blues and country and stuff like that. And all dance music and rock and roll and Chuck Berry and all that kind of stuff.
So a grand old time at the Opry at the Willie O'Ree.
So that's going to be a lot of fun. That's the Saturday night after that.
A grand old time at the Willie O'Ree. Come on by and you will see
That's right.
how I played this guitar. What is that thing that keeps scrolling across the TikTok here? I keep seeing this weird banner scroll across the TikTok, and every time I go to look at it, it disappears. Hi, TikTok, how are you doing tonight? Metal Dad and Turbo are here. YouTube, I know you're there. Wave your hands like you just don't care. Well, I think we got the sound working too, so they could probably hear us on YouTube tonight. For those of you who don't know, last week we had a debacle where Metal Dad didn't get the sound going properly on the YouTube. But we recorded the audio, so when we get it all loaded up to iTunes and things like that, it will be available. So I've been thinking about that documentary, the water one.
Oh yeah, I haven't watched it yet. I hear all kinds about it.
Yeah, well, it's fucking with my brain to the point where if I don't make it at the house, you know the whole thing from Red 2, remember that? Did you see
What?
Red 2 with Bruce Willis?
A long time ago.
Well, there was a part in Bruce in the movie there where his girlfriend was asking, why don't we go out? And he's like, well, you know, if we don't make it, we don't eat it.
Oh yeah.
So I'm kind of getting into that mindset now, not because I'm a CIA spook spy, but it just, when you see documentaries like that come out, and even though it doesn't matter because they're dropping it on us from the air apparently, I'm on a well, so why would I drink water from anywhere else?
Oh man, once
Like
you
I
get
wa-
used to having pure water, like where I'm staying, the water is
Pristine, eh?
yeah, you can't go back, man.
No, there is no going back. Like even the kids, they don't drink water in the apartment, but they'll come here and they'll just drink bucket after bucket
Yeah.
of water. They'll just load up as much as they can before they leave again. But I'm the same way. Like I'm to the point where I won't even buy like a bottle of drink out at the store.
Oh yeah.
I won't
Yeah,
even.
Why?
I don't even really want to buy coffee or anything from any of the stores out there because the water's all got shit in it. Even if you don't want to believe they're putting snake venom in the water, like they're saying in the documentary, they're putting fluoride.
Is that what they're saying?
Oh yeah, there's. Oh, okay. So you didn't come across that information.
Well, no. I heard something about snake venom. I thought, well, maybe that's what's in that. Why people are getting blood clots. That's what I thought it was about.
It's more than that. That all, according to this documentary, tinfoil hat on. According to this documentary, what's happening is they're putting snake venom in the water in major cities, especially. And the funny thing is, apparently, cobra venom affects you the same way that they say COVID affects you. The loss of taste and the loss of smell. Apparently, cobra venom does that to you.
Really?
And so, because basically it comes down to they've been dropping COVID and they've been dropping, so there probably is some kind of COVID or corona, right?
Okay, yeah.
But it could also actually be snake venom, because the other half of that is
or some sort of synthetic snake venom derivative. I
yeah,
assume, eh?
the vaccine
Right.
is snake venom
Right.
wrapped in, what was it? Hydrogel?
Okay, yeah.
And then nanoparticles around that.
Right.
And that's what they're saying in the documentary. Now, YouTube, don't take us down, okay?
They will. It's too late.
Yeah, well, it is too late. It's okay, we got the audio recording. Yeah. But I'm not saying that they're doing that because I'm not allowed to.
Right. But that's
but
what
I
this
am
documentary's
saying
claiming.
that there's a documentary claiming this. So I'm going to talk about that, and hopefully maybe we won't get kicked off. But if we do, who really gives a shit? It just means we're saying the right stuff. And I'm waiting for us to get cut off, and nope, we're not cut off yet. They might not be paying attention to us tonight. Maybe they'll just do it later. Vaccine misinformation episode gone.
No episode for you, sir.
Apparently I'm in a right wiry mood today, which is all right because I didn't really want to do much. I was just like lying down and I'm just all like,
I was pretty tired today.
But then all of a sudden the lights started getting on and I'm like, it's podcast time.
Oh yeah.
And I've been watching a lot of stand-up comedy because I'm going to start trying to create my character for online and shit like that. Start doing all my little things and being my little voices and being the metal dad that I am. Eventually we'll put on costumes and we'll be like, oh no.
Really, go for it. I'm in. I got my thinking cap on.
Sometimes I just want to go crazy, right? I just want to go. So, Denny and the boys, they have this song, and I need to talk about it because I haven't even brought it up to them yet. But every time they play the intro, I feel like I'm growing these dragon wings. And I'm just like turning into this big, I just envision this reptile coming from.
Wow.
It's fucking crazy visual image.
You guys warmed up really good before the show.
Well, the Luminarium, it gets you every time apparently.
Hey, float your boat, sail, baby. That's what I say.
Whatever floats your boat, sir.
Well, I gotta start. It's not that I gotta start anything, but I've gotta let go and let be and just.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, the Qigong every week is really helping my fucking
I'm looking
shit.
forward to that tomorrow morning.
Are you gonna go?
Oh yeah.
All right, fist bump.
Oh yeah, man. I'm pumped.
It's gonna be great. I was talking to Jamie about it today because he's actually playing a show tonight.
I heard. Where is he?
He's at the Club Chrome tonight. So if we
Great
weren't,
place to play.
yeah, I probably won't make it down after this, but
Right.
if we weren't doing this tonight, I would probably head out there to see him. He actually borrowed or was gonna rent. Maybe I might even sell him the Randall head that
Oh
I
yeah.
have. Well, he doesn't have any gear. I think he's got a guitar, but he doesn't have like an amp or anything.
I suppose that's one of the funny things about our buddies having these jam halls. You can get away with it.
Yeah. So he's looking to get his gear again. And for those of you who don't, Jamie Norad, he's on Facebook. I'll get his nicknames and everything out there at some point in time. But he actually is the ex-guitar player for Age of Days. For those of you who remember Age of Days, if you guys knew who Age of Days was, they were pretty big at one point right here from our little city of Fredericton, New Brunswick. And he's a good friend of ours. He's our Qigong instructor. And yeah, I lent him an amp so he can go play a show tonight. He's getting back into playing. He's been jamming with his band and everything. He's like, oh, I'm only gonna have like 2 beer. I was just like, are we even doing Qigong in the morning? He goes, oh, I'll never miss a class. I was just like, all right then. Not to throw Jamie's shit out there, but he won't mind. He won't mind. I'm really grooving out to that music. Just think about it. Instrument break.
Ooh.
Do
Not
that
yet.
again.
I haven't broke it yet. Okay. Here we go again.
I didn't mean like break. I meant like I'm taking a break to listen to the instruments. Oh, I like that one.
It's the second highest fret I got.
Flynn's taking us for a walk through the woods. So I was walking out of the studio earlier, and I made it halfway down to my door on the walkway there, and I looked over, and there was like 8 or 9 deer in my yard.
Wow.
From me to Flynn away, two of them hadn't fucked off yet, and they were kind of still staring at me.
Yeah?
It was actually kind of funny because I walked and then I stopped because I caught something out of my eye and I looked, and all like 8 or 9 of them just stopped and they just looked at me. And then I went, hi, and then all of them but 2 ran. And then 2 of them just kind of sat there and stared at me, and then they ran into the woods. And they stood there at the edge of the woods, and then they looked at me. And then I bowed to them and I said hi and said I'm going to go inside now, and off they went. Well, last year there was 4 or 5.
Ah.
So the deer are doubling. And then me and Ethan were walking out of the garage in the dark there the other day, and he looks at me and goes, Dad! I was like, what? He goes, deer! And I was like, where? He's like, over there. I was like, okay, did you say deer or bear? He goes, deer. I was like, okay, so you don't have to run.
Yeah.
I was about to go get over here now into the fucking studio. But I didn't because it was deer. And over by our little wood shed, our little shed where I keep all my lawn toys and shit like that,
Yeah.
like 3 or 4 deer just kind of hanging out there.
Cool.
So I've decided that I don't really need to cut my grass. Because if I cut my grass, maybe the deer won't come around.
Keep going. I'm just going to feed the fire.
Yeah, you go feed the fire. Well. She's not done yet. We will feed the flames of our energetic souls. Oh, there goes the TikTok feed. Flynn, take me for a walk up the mountain. Breathe in the air.
She's good.
Ooh, the crane.
What about the mongoose?
What does a mongoose sound like?
Jesus fuck, whatever he wants, like.
So I've been seeing a lot of birds signs and shit around me, and like there was like earlier this week, I can't remember what day it was, but literally every time I walked outside, I would see 2 birds flying together.
I've seen a lot of that.
It's just everywhere I look, I had like 2 ducks fucking
was raking
snuck
some
out
leaves the other day, and I heard this bird, and it would go like. So I started whistling back to him, and he was talking to me. Then he went. So I started. Right? And I was like, okay, I got to stop teasing this guy. And then I turned around, and there was this 2 ducks, male and a female. They were sitting watching me rake. And then I looked over the other side, and there were these 2 pigeons, or no, doves. And they were sitting there watching. And then there was these 2 crows sitting there watching.
So
And it was like, okay, I'm putting on a little show.
fun little fact here for you. Factoid, maybe not factoid.
Okay, yeah.
We were talking earlier before we went on live
Okay.
about how it's not a good year for you to get married because of whatever horoscope that you were watching.
Yeah, I
reading.
read it. I read like Taurus for this year, and that was one of the things they said.
Right, but that doesn't mean no relationships can come in your way.
That's true.
Because you were also talking about, well, fuck, because I was mentioning about how I'm on my 2nd divorce now. You're like, I
Right.
haven't even had one of those yet.
Yeah.
Where's mine?
Which has its upside, I guess. I guess it has its upside.
Which is kind of funny that you would kind of, well, you didn't phrase it like that.
Yeah.
I'm rephrasing it. Where's mine? Like everybody wants a fucking divorce.
Yeah.
Nobody actually wants a divorce, except for women.
I've
Not
had
all
plenty of
women.
splits, but never official enough to be a divorce.
Well, that doesn't mean that a union isn't coming your way.
Hey, you never know.
Because
you never know.
apparently when you, it was throwing me off. Like I was seeing it all over the place. Everywhere I turned, there was two birds. Whatever
Yeah.
bird I saw, there was 2 of them, and they were just flying by me.
Yeah.
Like, what does that mean? Well, possible union coming in.
Oh, okay.
So be prepared for anything. You don't have to like throw a ring on it. But
That's true.
accept everything with grateful and open arms, and make sure that whatever you accept or whatever comes your way is vibrating at the same level that you are, because you do not want to be going back down.
Yeah.
And you're vibrating at a high level these days, and you want to keep that level up.
Well, that's the idea. I'm not too worried about it this year. I think I got. I'm just kind of more curious about where this summer's going to take us, and where the fall, and will we be able to fly this fall? I kind of want to take off for 1 winter of my life. I've never done it.
No?
And nope, I've never gone away. I've never left. Always worked since I was. I don't know, when did I start working? I was probably 14. So yeah, no, never really taken a holiday until I got sick this year. That was it. And
Well,
I think,
You deserve
maybe.
it. Everybody
I feel like
deserves
I'd like to go away just to try something different.
I'm
see what
interested
happens.
to see what's going to happen this summer, because there's a lot of contradictory things going on.
Yep.
There's a lot of weird stuff going. I've been seeing signs now, and I've been having this thought for a while now, that the Queen isn't going to be around for much longer.
Well, she's no spring chicken.
No, and they're preparing for her funeral, apparently, according to some of the
Oh, really?
high-level conspiracies. They're preparing, and if you go by the Q conspiracies, then that's going to signal the start of Nasara Jassara.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Are
Right.
you familiar with Nasara and Jassara?
Sort of. I can't remember exactly what it means, though.
One is the national. It has to do with. It's like the anti-Great Reset,
Okay.
right? So it's what
The
all
Great
the,
Awakening. Yeah.
yeah, it's what all the Q drops are for. So basically, if you follow the story of Q all the way into what it is, they've already gone into the Vatican and taken all of the gold back.
Okay.
So Nasara is the American version of giving the gold back to the people.
Okay. Right.
Jassara is the global. So every country gets, because basically what happened is all the gold was stolen from all over the place and hidden in the Vatican.
Right.
That's what the Crusades were all about. It's all about going around and finding out all the secrets and everything. It's the
Okay,
same
right.
thing that Hitler did when he started World War II. He was also going around and looking for all the secrets. That's why he went to Antarctica. That's why he was sending expeditions into India.
Right.
He wanted all of the knowledge. He wanted to know what was going on.
Of course, a lot of folks were doing that. What was the guy, Voynich? Something Voynich? He was sent by Roosevelt to go, and he traveled all through Tibet. He was a Russian, and and him and his wife and his son, and they were psychics and stuff. And they had all these crazy visions and pictures and stuff. Yeah,
See,
there was all
need to look
kinds
into
of.
that because I know
It's a trip. He was a really good painter as well. So there's all these paintings of him doing this stuff. It's
Here's a
really
question.
cool. And Agartha, and he claims they went to Agartha and all this stuff.
makes a lot of sense. Now, I haven't heard of this guy named Voynich, but it makes a lot more sense now because there's this thing called the Voynich manuscript.
Well, I might be confusing it with the Voynich manuscript. I'm trying to remember his name. I should check it up.
Because the
Here, wait a
Voynich,
minute. We got some internet.
Yep.
Can we check her out?
because the Voynich manuscript, for those of you who don't know what it is, why
And
is
that
that
is a
doing
trip.
What's that sound from?
We're buzzing. I don't know.
We're
It sounds really cool, but it's also really bad. The
What?
main speaker's acting funny. See, now the Agartha guys are listening because I said Agartha.
Huh. Some strange shit happening. That's weird how that all of a sudden just happened out of nowhere.
Buzzing, boy. She's buzzing.
The Voynich manuscripts, anyway, is this it's kind of like an unknown document. Nobody knows what exactly it is, but what it actually is not what it actually is, because I can't say what it looks like is it's the actual not manuscript, but it basically like the encyclopedia for all the plants on the planet and
Yeah,
what
all
they do.
plant medicine. Yeah, exactly.
But it's written in an unknown language.
I'm gonna mess with the board to see what that. Oh, you're gonna mess with it. I'll mess with it.
You want to mess with it? Okay, what were we going to look up? Because we got distracted by that. Is that actually the speaker? Hello. It's one of the connections to the speaker. Okay. So it's not
I
as...
love how I'm not an engineer, but I've always like just hit a bunch of buttons and some old good old fashioned troubleshooting, and sure enough, that's what it was.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe that's my true psychic ability. It's like how to run sound gear.
Well, it's not as
And,
hard
you
as
know,
you... It's
and
really not as hard as you
The
think it is.
spirit's just like, grab that thing, and there it is.
Well, actually, I'm not going to burst your bubble here, but it's not so much
Yeah.
the spirit as in your knowledge of how to just turn knobs from playing guitar.
Yeah, and I've messed around with these
yeah.
ghetto PA systems forever, right?
Yeah, and there's really only so many things it can be.
Yeah.
And usually you start with the cables and hope that it's cables and fuses.
Because it usually is a cable.
Yeah, except for in the case of this main over here, where I'm pretty sure it's a speaker that got blown because
She's
I forgot.
seen better days, yeah.
Well, these speakers, they're fucking 10 years old.
Yeah.
And I've used them in every show that I've ever done, and they run twice a week for
reminds
my
me.
PA system.
I'll be right back. I got something to show you.
What are you going to show me? What are you going to show me? What are you going to show me? Why are you making me wait? That's not fair. What are you doing? Flynn! Flynn! Faster! Faster! My brain is melting! Ah! What are you doing to me? What are you doing? We're gonna do some yell therapy. Faster! More metal! Your fingers hurt. Well, guess what? Now your arms are gonna hurt. Or now your back's gonna hurt. You pulled landscaping duty. Landscape. Fuck, I can't even quote it properly. God damn it. Voynich. Is that how the Voynich manuscript? Decoded. Oh, has it been decoded? Let's see. The mysterious Voynich manuscript has finally been decoded. Wow. Apparently it's been decoded since 2017, apparently. Huh.
Check it out, dude.
Oh, the fucking board. Oh, dude, Flynn, can you go turn the real lights on so we can show this off and so we can see it? I actually forgot about that. Ooh.
So look, you can plug all your ins, but it functions as a snake. It's got an out for every single one as well.
I had a board that was like that too. I had a 24-channel board like that. So that's like an inline recording board.
Yeah. Well, here, I'll get some. Here, grab it in.
So what this thing is really cool. Here, we can kind of stick it right here. Whoa.
What are you
So
doing?
when you plug in here, your XLR in, it's got an out as well. So the idea is, say this is this would have been on the side of a stage, like a club or a big stadia system. So you would plug everything in, and then this out would go to the mains, so that you could have a total independent mix on stage, and then give them a direct for the guy out front to mix. So you can use this as a main or as a side thing, and then of course it's still got 1/4 inches too. And you notice over there, it's got all the, I think it's 6 channels.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
So where you're kind of
Oh, your monitor outs? And
yeah, where your
auxiliary outs?
left-hand thumb is. See, there's 6 faders.
Yep.
So you can do 6 individual mixes. This thing has, you'll notice 6. It's got 6 inputs or 6 volume knobs. So you can have 6 individual mixes. So the idea is, say if you had 6 monitors on stage, everybody could have their own individual mix. So you can use it as a main like that, and you could have you could use say 3 or 4 mixes for monitors, and then 1 for the main and whatever, right? So you can really have a lot of fun with this. Now some of the inputs need to be cleared. I think they're just dirty, but most of it worked. And it's got a lot of possibilities. So super fun.
Holy fuck.
Cool, eh?
That is cool, and it looks vintage and neat. It's
Yeah.
perfect for, it's a PV.
Yeah.
Fucking
And from the old days
TV.
when the PBs were good, it's all solid state and real nice.
We could do a lot of damage with this.
Yeah, like I said, I think some of the XLR ins and outs may need to be cleaned or replaced, but that's about it. So, and really not that crazy a thing. So, you can fool around with it, see what works, mark which ones are stoned, and then later on you might even want to take it in and get it checked
Did you
out.
say mark which ones are stoned?
That too, or don't. The ones that don't work. But most of them do. I think there was 2 or 3. I might have marked it at one point.
Well, we will definitely give this a roll, and this will actually help a lot
Okay.
for when we're doing recording and bringing bands in here. Well, here, let me put it on. You want to put it on the table over here?
Sure.
Yeah, I know you're not supposed to have dead air, but guess what? Fuck yes. Look at me being facetious and shit. Hell yeah. They're making more room and shit. Wow, man. Everybody say thank you.
I thought you'd get a kick out of that.
I do. I don't even know what to say. I'm always so flabbergasted when people bring shit over. It's like, oh, what do you mean you're a nice person like I am? You give people shit.
Yeah.
Who said you could give people shit and be nice? We don't live in that kind of world.
We do now.
We don't just give things to people for being nice. What kind of world do you think we live in here?
Well, I've been trimming down my stuff. So
Well, I
thought,
really
hey.
appreciate that, and that is beautiful of you, sir.
Oh, you're welcome, man.
Oh.
In honor of that, let's do a different delay sound. And tell me about the Voynich.
This is going to be hard to read for me.
And that's how they do the effects for Transformers.
Space movies. Well, it was discovered in 1912. They say it's from the 15th century,
Okay.
and it's a mystery and a cult phenomenon. Full of handwriting of an unknown origin or code. It's probably like Elvish.
Yeah, really.
Well, that's what it looks like. It looks like Elvish or some kind of Gaelic. But I think they found it's probably Tartarian.
I was gonna say, if you're into the Tartarian thing, it could be like a pre-mudflood language.
Yeah, Tartaria. Other side.
So this is not the same guy then. So let's see. If we look up, oh, this is really cool. But the fellow I'm talking about, if you look up Russian psychic Roosevelt, you might get this guy. But we'll get him in a second. So we're looking at all these crazy pictures of the Voynich manuscript, and it's a lot of strange flowers, a language that they haven't really translated yet.
They
All
can't.
kinds of weird
They
shit.
can't translate it because they don't have the code,
Yeah, it's so crazy.
the letter
eh?
code, right?
Yeah.
It could be light language, actually. To be honest with you.
Yeah. Well, you just totally read that. Yeah, wow, that's awesome. That's exactly how it goes.
Maybe, but I channeled something there. We're not gonna go too woo-woo, but I don't want people thinking I'm crazy.
Too late, Metal Dad. You're already fucking crazy.
Jamie today, he's just like, I don't care, or can I just hit distortion and play Crazy Train on that amp? I was like, I hope so. It's a fucking Randall. Okay. How do you spell Roosevelt? Roosevelt.
Teddy Roosevelt, Russian history, Russian Revolution, no, Russian psychic. Oh, we're getting somewhere. We're getting all kinds of cool shit. Psychic decoded? Oh, jeez. Huh. We're getting all kinds of weird shit here.
Look, you've even got reference to Edgar Casey.
I thought it was Roosevelt, but let's see.
Are you thinking about Edgar Casey?
No. Go to the top. Get rid of Roosevelt.
Well, that's not even Russian.
Oh, Russian. And his name.
How do you spell Russian?
Yeah.
Oh no, it's right here.
SSI. Oh.
MISSISSIPPI.
Now, what you want to do is I'd probably get rid of Roosevelt and just keep the Russian psychic and then add artist at the end. He might not even come up as psychic.
Well, you're giving me a bunch of vague terms.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to be offensive, but...
Online.
And I didn't say it sarcastically enough to be funny.
Skim down a bit. Maybe you can find this fella. It's fascinating, and I can't believe I haven't brought it up before. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Nicholas Roerich. Yes.
Holy fucking...
This is
Why am I
crazy, this guy.
Hey, Flynn,
So let's
how do you feel about going to get the coffee shit? Do you feel like that might be too much to ask?
I should do some Russian music while we're doing this.
You should.
Let's see.
Nicholas Roerich.
It's got a Sputnik
Roerich.
sound to it. Nicholas
Also
Roerich.
known as
Nikolai Konstantinovich Rerik
Roerich.
was a Russian painter, writer, archaeologist, theophilosopher, philosopher,
and
public figure. In his use, public figure. In his use, he was influenced by Russian symbolism, a moment in Russian society centered on the spiritual. was interested in hypnosis, another spiritual practices, and his paintings are said to have hypnotic expression and acted as. And so he did this, all these crazy expeditions. And at one point, he was hired by the Americans to go to Tibet and Asia, to play, in that region in China. And they weren't sure, was he a double agent? Was he working for the Russians? And he did all these crazy paintings.
Manchurian expedition, eh? Department of Agriculture. Oh. Henry A. Wallace. Inner Mongolia. Cultural legacy.
And his paintings are just a trip.
I feel like I'm downloading information at a retarded rate and I'm not even sharing most of it. It's almost like I'm zenning it into my fucking body right now.
Yeah,
Just like 2 yawns off of that.
Yeah. Super, super cool.
Huh.
Yeah, and during the Russian Revolution, they left. They came to the States. And then when they were in the States, you'll see a little bit later down there, they, it was interesting. They ended up getting a contract to go travel and then research all this stuff. And then his paintings are just wild.
Wild, you say?
Yeah.
Huh.
Oh. What's that song? You ever see that one? What the Russian guy's singing?
Maybe.
How's it go?
I feel like I know what you're talking about, but my brain isn't registering it. Oi! Oi! That's not Russian at all. Cool. I didn't know that was a feature on Wikipedia now. And when you hover over
well,
words,
then you get little pictures there, and then you see all the really crazy stuff that you really want to really read about.
huh? Like I knew you could. That is cool. Huh?
Yeah, he was there for 5 years, and after they were even held by the Chinese military for a while,
Yeah.
and then eventually let go, and it was crazy.
I'm just having fun scrolling over these things here. That's cool. Huh. That is really cool now that you can hold it over. That. Wow. I don't even know what to say right now. What are we searching next?
Well, look up his art.
Okay.
Oh, the gallery. There's a gallery there. No, if you go back, it'll give you a gallery. And we'll start seeing some of these crazy ones. And there's some that he meditated to, and he's got all these pictures of these temples, Nicholas Roerich, and all this crazy stuff. It's really neat.
Ooh.
Are we opening the gates? That was called.
Well, that's a neat one. Well, one day we will have the technology to share this with you guys. Unfortunately, we don't have that technology right now. I know the technology is available, but, we're not that big of a podcast yet that we can share this stuff with you on the fly. And, let's be honest, I'm kind of lazy, and I don't really edit the stuff afterwards, just because. Well, doing kids stuff and things like that, Doing normal, everyday metal dad shit. She's a rockin' and a rollin'. We got a Taekwondo tournament coming up here soonish.
Oh, cool, man.
We're doing a breakathon next week or next month.
We'll actually let you go.
Yeah.
You actually train.
Yeah. I've been actually getting back into the swing of things. Training again.
I'm going to jiu-jitsu. I chickened out this week. I'm gonna go. I just don't want to scrap too much yet. I want to just drill.
Chicken out. You was chickening out. Just kidding. No, you got it. I think I finally got my workout schedule sorted out in my brain.
Yeah.
Well, I was having a hard time because, well, everything I was doing, I couldn't, not to bring shit up, but, dealing with the ex, and she's not good at keeping schedules. So it's just been hard for me, and I'm not ragging on her or causing any shit. It's just the way she is. And I'm a very routine, very scheduled type of person. Like, very, very much so. Like, ex-military, right? Yeah. Fucking veteran. I need shit to be scheduled. Oh, hold on. But anyway, and it's not, like I said, I'm not ragging on her. It's not none of her fault, really. But it's been hard for me to get like a gym schedule going again, especially getting back to Taekwondo. Like I said, it's not all her fault. But I realized that maybe I shouldn't be throwing my body around too hard on the
Just a
days.
sec. If we're going to talk about the gym, you need gym music. Keep going.
No, now I gotta get into it. You're giving me a soundtrack now. I have to wait. Build the mood. I go to the gym, working out, kicking shit. Taekwondo, no. Kicking things can work out twice. Getting old sucks hard. Can't work out all the time, but you probably could if you did to the gym all the day. But then trying to go and fight at night. I'm not 20 years old anymore. Working out now in the gym, you know how. Now you will work. Get the strong muscles wrong. I'm saying wrong words, but that's okay. You don't know it anyway. I got totally distracted by Flynn.
Oh, yeah.
And then I got fucking water trapped in my throat.
Then he got water trapped in his throat.
Trapped in my throat.
Distracted by Flynn.
Shaking the shaker.
Oh, he got water in his throat, and you know his boat can't float with no water.
Oh, we got kicked off alive.
Copyright infringement.
Well, we had 131 views, though,
Wow.
on TikTok. Do.
On TikTok, 131 views. Friday night, lots of people with nothing to do.
Nothing to do.
Watching some fools singing, play guitar, singing any songs anywhere they want. Driving in their car, well,
You don't know what you watch on Friday. You don't know what you will watch on Friday. You don't-
and when Saturday rolls around.
I'm trying to mimic that voice too, but for some reason my brain keeps cutting it off.
Which one?
Well, that high pitched one that you're trying to do, like that 80s style. Well, fuck.
But in a star.
I could picture in my brain how to do it, but then when I go to open my mouth, it's like my mouth and everything just fucking shuts off.
It just don't want to play ball.
It just don't. It just don't.
Oh, now
I gotta channel my inner Axl Rose.
But now it does.
I just want to channel my inner Axl Rose. Yeah!
So we gotta get some, let's see, what would be a good 80s type? Well, they're always like this by the campfire.
Oh, fuck, you're not going there, are you? You are too. I don't know what he is saying, but I'll just make up the words while you're playing. There she stood in the night, looking so good beneath the moonlight.
And there she was, just like on every album.
And she's just a girl looking for love, but you don't know any better, my dear. I wish I could whistle, that would be so sexy. You don't know what you've been told, and then the thing gets about with a heart full of gold. These ballads are fun, looking at the paintings of the midnight sun. The midnight sun.
Well, yeah, then the bass plays little one line in the song.
Hit me with that bass word, bass player.
Oh, yeah, one little tiny verse.
You don't know. I've been having trouble with my lung capacity lately, which apparently one of the side effects of COVID is your diaphragm doesn't expand properly.
Try Wim Hof.
Oh man, I did that once. Well, I've done it more than once, but the first time I did it, I tapped into my parasympathetic nervous system for the first time,
Yeah?
and I cried for about half an hour.
Really?
After doing the breathing exercises and then holding my breath for about 30 to 45 seconds,
Yeah.
I think is how long I made it. And then maybe I tried to do it a second time, but I couldn't do it any longer, and I literally just sat here like this, and just tears just out of my eyes, and I'm just like, oh my God, and I just couldn't stop crying.
That's a pretty 80s song right there.
I sat on that couch and I cried my
Tears
eyes
roll
out.
down my eyes, I just couldn't stop from crying.
I tapped into emotions I didn't know I had. Made me happy even though I was sad.
Like an ocean of feelings, I didn't know what it had.
In his mind he was happy, but he couldn't fight it back. Deep inside he felt the waves of emotion on his back. How do I screenshot this?
Yeah, Nicholas Roerich. Super cool art.
I like this. Wow, I tapped into something there again.
Oh, it was good. Some good 80s songs.
Some good 80s vibes. See, I know what it is. I just need to relax and just let it happen.
There you go.
Instead of just trying to force it and be a douche nugget about it, it's just like, no, just let it happen, Metal Dad.
All right, new delay setting.
New delay. New! Well, I also have to break out of Fallen Pawns mode. A lot of screaming and hating and low vibration.
Oh, I know. I'm gonna put on some gain on the amp.
Oh, a little bit of gain. It's the middle button in between the two channel things. Here.
If I need distortion, I should have just asked Metal Dan. There. Just bring the volume down a bit.
I don't know, this Metal Jesus is set up. That's what we call Joe, actually, is we call him Metal Jesus. But he doesn't work at Canadian Tire anymore, so we can't say that whole fucking, this is Metal Jesus, he works at Canadian Tire.
Too bad I don't have my, I actually have a noise gate in my bag. I don't need to set it out, that's okay. It's a great pedal too, though.
I love my noise gate. Well, while you're messing with that, I'm gonna go make a coffee.
All right.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Wow, 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 wow. You know what's going to be fun but annoying for everybody watching? Is that throughout this whole podcast, I'm basically teaching myself how to sing. It's going to be a lot of weird noises for people out there listening. They're going to be like, ah, Metal Dad, why? And I'll be like, take it. Take it. Take it. Take it. Take it. Take it. I can, if I try hard enough, I can actually get like an operatic voice. But I have to like really sink into it. Usually I can only get it when I'm outside.
Well, for this tune, it'd be more like your Tool voice, Little Maynard.
That's what I was feeling when I was trying to channel that. Then I got distracted because I was going to go get coffee. Then I started talking again, and then I just got distracted. And now I'm running in a circle while you do that, because that's what they do anyways. They run in circles, and they just keep repeating themselves and repeating themselves and repeating themselves and
That's
repeating
true.
themselves. I don't know what you've been playing out there on the sailing lines between the heavens and the knowing, because you don't know your fucking lines. And if you swim at night, and you will see the things that fuck.
Mosquitoes are out.
All right. First of all, asshole. Why would you say that?
It was biting my elbow. I was like, what is that? And then it was a mosquito biting my elbow. Oh, now he's after my wrist. I know. I got that.
There is one. Fuck!
It's because I'm a pureblood. You can't resist. He's like,
Fuck!
oh,
Fuck!
man.
Fuck!
It's like,
Okay, you people at home that are not in New Brunswick, Canada, have no fucking clue. Maybe you people in Maine, if there's anybody in Maine that is going to end up watching this,
Oh,
will
they
know
can
what
dig
we're
it.
talking about.
they can dig it. Some dude in a Georgia swamp can dig it too.
Yeah, they can, like Louisiana maybe. Their skeeters are probably even bigger.
Probably.
Probably carry your dog away in fucking Louisiana. In the fucking swamp. Anyway, New Brunswick is on a swamp. My yard is in the middle of a fucking swamp.
Oh, yeah.
And the mosquitoes out here between May and I'm going to say June, maybe even a little bit into July, are absolutely fucking retarded. Like, I actually don't even notice it as bad, but when somebody who's never experienced it comes out here for the first time and they're sitting in the middle of in the middle of spring with the mosquitoes, and they're just like, "Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, they're better to eat me!" I'm going crazy just thinking about it already. I didn't mean to call you an asshole, but you were the one that pointed it out, so you got the fucking brunt of it.
Hey, man. Somebody had to do it. Might as well have been me.
Listen, I'm not into killing things a whole lot, but mosquitoes get to die.
Well, that's what
I'm
they do.
human.
That's what they do. They have a short lifespan.
I felt it coming for a while, but I was kind of hoping it wasn't. And now you've confirmed that the mosquitoes are upon us. Fuck you. Not you, mosquitoes. I actually haven't been doing a whole lot of writing this week myself. I have been doing some lessons though, or taking some lessons from YouTube and shit, because I've been learning how to sweep properly. So I've been getting into sweep picking. So we'll see how that goes for me.
Yeah, that's hard stuff. It's tricky. That takes dedication to learn that.
So like I've been doing a lot of focused practice, going through scales and doing some sweeping and getting my fingers working and shit like that.
Yeah.
So that's basically what I've been doing all week, because I've got it in my head that I want to be able to sweep pick.
Well, that's cool.
I want to be able to sweep through the neck and be that guy. I don't know why. It's just one of those things where I'm just like, I have to learn how to do it.
Yeah.
It's like, if I'm going to play an instrument, I want to be able to say that I can do something really cool and nifty and fucking technical on it. It's just one of those things, right?
I'm going to be digging into some
Metal
fiddle
guys.
tunes, some fiddle tunes here soon. On the guitar.
Metal Dad approved.
Yeah.
Actually, part of my lead style
Yeah.
is derived from playing bagpipes.
Oh man, why not, right?
I play
Why not?
my lead lines like I'm playing bagpipes.
And what is this blue box we've got here? Is this some sort of instrument?
Oh, you didn't know?
No, I don't know what it is.
I just wanted to use that line from the Road Dog. Oh, you didn't know?
I don't know.
Yo ass better call somebody! Because we got a glockenspiel up in this motherfucker!
There's a glockenspiel.
We've got a Glock!
Sie glocken und sie spielen.
We've got ourselves a musical Glock, motherfucker!
Well, spiel her up.
Oh shit. Have you ever played a glockenspiel, there, young millennial? Well, you would be a Generation Xer. Gather around the Snapchat, childrens. I watched a lot of stand-up comedy lately, and that
Let's
was a
see.
quote from
We should
Eliza Schlesinger.
Let's do A minor because he's got the Glock. Yeah, a bit of a different rhythm than us. We'll follow you.
No. Well, don't mind me. I'm actually still learning how to play the Glock, so you do you, and eventually I'll figure it out.
Just learn in time.
Well, it's not even. I'm focusing too much on what I'm playing. You said A minor, so that's what I
Yeah,
was
so
trying
you
to
can
say.
play any of the C keys.
Well, I know that. I was just trying to figure out something cool, but I was doing it the wrong rhythm. You're right.
It's like indie metal. Yeah. Ozzy on Parade. Ozzy on Ice. Yes! Ozzy on Ice. I just picture this guy like stumbling around on skates. Sharon!
Sharon! They're playing the Glockenspiel again, Sharon!
Out comes Zach Wild. Back in his beer days. And then the Bruce Dickinson type singer. And the night begins to call. When the lights shine alone and the moon will fall.
Oh, I was a little off key there.
That's actually kind of fun. I like it.
So do I. And sometimes you just.
Oh, I'm falling!
I'm melting! I'm melting!
No, it's just the mushrooms, man. You'll be okay.
Oh.
Good, just sit in the chair, dude. You'll just melt the couch, man.
But I didn't do any mushrooms tonight. Well, I guess technically we could.
Oh man, don't tempt me.
Well, Flynn does have to work tomorrow, and I got key gong, so.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Not tonight. Another night.
Are you still working at the gym?
No.
Oh, so you're done there?
Yeah. Odd job in it now. Odd job in it.
Odd job inners,
Yeah.
he says, huh?
The beauty of being homeless.
Well,
At
technically,
least your expenses are less.
this is true. But you do have a place to sleep,
That's true. I just don't have a legal address.
which is okay.
I'm fine by it,
There's
man.
nothing wrong with that. It just makes it easier for the government to not be able to track you.
Yeah, well, if they want me, they know where to find me.
Fuck 'em.
Just call me.
Yeah, really, eh? You know, like, I'm all for Canada and the people of Canada, but the government,
Yeah. They kind of lost track of it.
Fuck them.
Yeah, I mean, what do I owe Klaus Schwab?
I don't even recognize Klaus Schwab as a human being or a person that I would even consider somebody to listen to. Just because you have money doesn't mean that I should listen to you. Nobody cares about your World Economic Forum except for you rich fucking snobs.
And our government.
I want to know how many of you little things have been on that list. I actually saw something that we're definitely getting this episode taken down. I can already tell. Fuck it. We're already knee deep into it anyway. So, somebody on TikTok made a very valid point. All you can hear and see on the news this week is Johnny Depp and Amber Heard.
Right.
Where was that kind of coverage for Ghislaine Maxwell?
I know, same, which everybody really wanted to see.
Key are we playing in? What key are we playing
A
in?
minor still.
Oh, no, that was wrong.
Yes. Why is this actor's case, even though it is interesting?
Well, I am actually
I will give
all
him that.
for it because it is really showing that men can be abused as well as women. And it's not like he's being like beaten and bad. Well, he might even be a little bit. Oh, there goes that fucking cable again.
Oh, I'll get her.
Oh, you're gonna get her, eh? But the thing that people don't realize is that men take a lot of shit. Like, we do take a lot.
Yep.
And it's because we've been told that we're not allowed to fight back.
You say we take a lot of shit?
We take a lot of shits in the potty. We take a lot of them shits in the potty. Well, I can say that, and I'm not going to drop anything to... I can say that I put up with a lot more than I should have. I'm not saying that I was abused, because I don't feel like abused, because I basically didn't give two flying fucks what came out of her mouth, because it didn't matter to me, because I knew I was going to win in the end anyway. But it made it look like I took a lot of shit and like I was being abused. But it literally would go in one ear and out the other. Oh, there's a foot pedal right there, man.
Oh, there it is.
There's a fucking foot switch right on the floor there.
There's something obvious like that I was missing.
Well, I forgot that Joe had his pedal plugged in, and those amps, when the pedal's plugged in, you got to use the pedal to change everything. So it's really shining a light on the abuse that men take from women, whether it's verbal or not. Like, apparently there's a whole bunch of shit that's going on, so we're not going to get into that.
Yeah.
But I can say from experience that, you know, maybe we take a little bit more than we should.
That's right.
You know, there's a lot of talk. You're like, okay, let's be honest and let's be real here. There's a lot of men that do a lot of weird and bad things to women. And apparently they've been getting away with it for a very long time. I say apparently because that's what society says. But I've seen little to no, like, I hear the odd case, but there's nowhere near as much domestic abuse as everybody says that there is from men towards women. There is, and there is a lot, I think.
But the way the media has been portraying it, yeah, in particular.
But there's a lot more women that think that they fucking can belittle men. There's a lot more of that.
It's just accepted, right?
Yeah, because it's accepted. But I see a lot more of that than I see actually women getting beaten. Now, that's not to say that they're not, and that's not to say that in the past that's how women were treated. I don't know. I wasn't around in the 50s. I'm going by what they tell me. So whatever they tell me is what I have to go by because I don't fucking know. I wasn't here. And it's not like we have layers upon layers of video footage showing us everything that happened from those times. We have literally no proof of anything. We're just going on word of mouth.
Well, and a lot of things with men is we don't want to admit it or talk about it or.
Well, we've been
share
oppressed.
it, you know,
We've been very repressed, and it is time that we do start sharing our feelings. But that doesn't mean we have to give up our masculinity when we do it. Like, I admit to having tears coming down my eyes
Yeah.
for doing the Wim Hof method, but it still doesn't mean that I wouldn't get into a hockey fight or go into a mosh pit or pick up a rifle and defend my home. Like
Right.
I still have that masculine, testosterone-driven, energetic frame that I'm in, right? So, but we have to normalize being able to tap into the feminine energy within all of us,
Right.
and that's the problem. Is that people are too afraid that if they do that, they're going to be gay. Would that be the fear? Or too
know what it
vulnerable?
Yeah, I think vulnerable's a better. Yeah.
Like, I know that a lot of guys do associate getting in touch with their femininity more of like a homosexual type activity, or they did in the past,
Yeah.
because that's the main insult, right? Hey, why are you being so gay, man? Why are you being so fucking gay? Really, you're just trying to be like, hey, man, I just need to cry a little bit. Why can't I just fucking cry a little bit and let it all go?
Instead of pretend, yeah.
I don't want to pretend anymore, damn it. I just want to let it all happen. Anyway, let's vibe out to this music you're playing for a little bit. I want to zoom in on this. How do I zoom in on it? I don't know why. I want to save this image. I'm going to save it on my desktop.
Yeah, I gotta spend some more time with this guitar thing this week. Gotta get ready for the gig. Get her all happening.
I would recommend that you do that too.
Oh yeah. Got a lot of cool little numbers I'm gonna be doing on this thing.
I like the way it's sounding already. Oh man, that messed me up for a second there.
What's that?
You hit the volume pedal. I was like, whoa.
Oh, yeah. Fun pedal, eh?
It looks like fun.
I kind of have it backwards, though. I should have had the delay after the volume. That way, when I turn the volume off, the delay kind of keeps going. Unless the delay's all shitty. But I've got it first. So that's the weird part. So I can do a delay, and then I don't get it. But if it was after, it'd be like, wow, 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 wow. So there you go. I plugged it in backwards.
Well, we know for next time.
Oh, and I'm going to give my shoulder a break here because holy shit.
Gonna give your shoulder a break there, bye.
Totally tied a knot here.
I was actually laughing watching Denny walk around with his fucking cables there yesterday.
Yeah.
I really don't miss being plugged in.
Yeah. I sold my wireless to get my other guitar.
Ah. See, I don't think I could ever get rid of my I don't think I could ever go without a wireless now.
Yeah.
I don't think I could. I'm too spoiled, and I like being able to wander around,
Yeah.
especially as I'm doing vocals and everything too. I don't really want to be tied down to a bunch
I
of cables.
suppose. I thought I would, but then at my shows, it was like, I just didn't go that far. So I was like, well, the hell with it.
Well, yeah, I could see at the shows. If you're not on like a big, huge stage or nothing, you don't really need
No,
it.
I'm playing little tiny little clubs, so it doesn't really matter.
It's just a part of my shit now, so it doesn't matter for me one way or another.
I found I would like, well, the big thing was too is I was always afraid it was going to fall out.
Ah.
Because like with the Gretsch, it kind of hangs on the bottom, right?
Ah.
And it just, I don't know, I always felt like it wasn't going to stay because I move around a lot. And, like,
I
I'd
haven't
jump
had
up
an
and
issue
down
with
and
mine
stuff.
at all. Look at this thing. Where is
No,
it?
it just felt like it was, I had the same one, but it just kind of felt like it wasn't going to work for me.
Well, if it doesn't work for you, it doesn't work for you, right?
And I wasn't using it, so I thought, well, the hell with it, you know?
Well, that's what Flynn's mom said too.
Well, there you go. But who knows, man? I might get another one later on or something different. I'm not sure. We'll see. So far, being plugged in seems to work.
Well, as long as you're happy.
Yeah, yeah.
You're happy.
And it got me the guitar I wanted with a little bit less that I'll bring next week. It was a lot of trading to get that guitar, let me tell
Can't
you.
wait to see this guitar. Why is it not here in our hands right now?
Well, I would have had to go all the way home and then all the way back. It was a pain in the arse. So I just went to my parents' house where I store a guitar because I'm that guy. But that's part of being a bit of a hobo traveling fella this summer. So it's just part of the lifestyle. And I got to see my mom and dad, which is cool.
I got
They
no
don't give a
argument for
shit,
that.
Right?
And it sounds all like good information, or not good information. It sounds all like good things to me, so
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm not gonna question it.
Oh, what question is?
Holy
Will I
shit.
be awake on the way home? Yeah, how we doing?
Well, I think we're all yawning now, so I think it's
Yeah.
about time. It's
Yeah.
coming up on 11 o'clock now. 11 o'clock.
I'd love to be able to print out some of this big, cool artwork. I wonder, it must be like a big banner thing you could do. I'd love to get some of this rare artwork that, you can get a Van Gogh, you can probably go get a Mona Lisa poster, but you can't always get all the other cool stuff you want, you know? I'd love to save a bunch of this fantastic spiritual artwork and bring it to, have them around, or big backdrops. That'd be badass. Huge, crazy Russian oil paintings of backdrops.
I can't wait for the day that we have all kinds of people in our super chat here, and then we can just super chat with everybody.
man, it'll be a
Everybody can
blast.
super chat themselves.
One of these days.
One of these days, it's not like the other, then the other got ways to you. But you can't
Oh.
say the ways that you be going because they're nothing but a kangaroo. And every day I know it's not the same because I'll take a poo. I should have done a Winnie the Pooh line, actually, to be honest
yeah,
with you.
you had to go to the poo joke. Yeah.
But, well,
Now I said poo too.
Now we all know what to do in the poo and the moo. Oh, I could have went moo. Stew,
Or the zoo,
zoo, boo,
Kalamazoo.
kung fu, kung lung fu.
That too.
Anyway, so tomorrow, I will be doing some Qigong. You said you're going to be there too?
Yeah, man, 10:30, right?
10:30.
All right,
Yeah,
I'll get the
10:30.
address from you, but I'll be there.
Me and Jamie will probably be there around 10 o'clock.
What
We're
church is
usually
it?
there.
Is it the Anglican church?
Yeah, the Anglican church.
Okay, I'll be there.
Which
I
was
know
like-
where it is. Across from Aura, right? Or
Yes.
just- yeah, okay.
Down in there on the corner of
George and
Westmoreland and
Westmoreland.
Charlotte.
Oh, yeah, because, right, the air entrance is
The
Charlotte.
parking lot is on Charlotte. No, was the parking lot on Charlotte?
Yeah.
I believe the parking lot's on
Yeah.
Charlotte. And but the actual front of the actual church itself, I think, is on George.
Yeah.
Or is it
No,
on
the
Charlotte?
old one is on George.
Or maybe
The-
it's on Charlotte.
The
and-
actual front is on Westmoreland, but the entrance and the
yes, that's
side
right.
and the back is on, Charlotte. Yeah.
So, fun little fact, actually. So,
Yes?
I'm learning Qigong in in a gym in an Anglican church. So we're not actually in the church itself. The reason that's so funny to me is because I'm the only person in my family that's baptized. I'm baptized Anglican.
Ah, me too.
So there we go.
Small world, eh?
Small world. Now, I'm not a religious man, but I do find the universe to be very funny and odd to be helping me learn my energetic centering techniques in
The
an
old
Anglican
C of E, eh?
in an Anglican goddamn church, and I'm not even religious, but I'm baptized
At
Anglican.
the old Church of England.
So, universe, touche, I say to you.
The old Church of England is what I like to call it, nearly Catholic.
Looks like we got a viewer just in time to turn it off.
Well, you can always go back and watch.
Or is it 0? It might be 0 there. We got one thumbs up, but that was me giving us a thumbs up.
Where's the views?
It's like right up at the top, right up in the left corner there on the screen,
Okay,
where
let's see.
right beside live. I think it's actually a 0 now that I look at it.
Yeah, we're at 0, 1 like.
Woo!
We liked it.
We liked it while we were watching it, just in case anybody hopped on and
It
chatted.
was good
with us.
times. It was good times. Some days these will be valuable.
Most of most of these episodes are going to
Hey,
be.
when I have right long hair, I can wear my hat like this.
Anyway, most of these episodes are going to be watched by fans in the future, going, "I'm going to go watch the retro ones when they sucked."
Yeah.
But we didn't suck because we were awesome all the time.
And all my good licks, you're more than welcome to them.
Yeah, play them, love them, they're yours.
Caressingly.
All right, guys, I'm going to say goodnight.
What? What? What's up with you? I'm right awake.
Hey, Flynn, while you're up there, you want to hit end on that so I don't have to get up and do it?
Goodbye.
Later. At the bottom there in the red square. There you go, right there.
Later, you two.
Done.